You're hearing this right. The Chiefs are opening the season in São Paulo. That's not just another neutral site game, it's a statement. For Kansas City, a Week 1 game in Brazil means global exposure, a chance to grow the brand, and a weird kind of advantage. Mahomes and the offense get a huge international spotlight, while the Chargers have the home designation, but neither team plays regularly in South America. This kickoff for the season is the kind of game that can set the tone. Win it. And you start 1-0 with momentum and headlines, lose it, and everybody asks questions about travel, rust, or how your team handles an international atmosphere. From a player perspective, opening the year on a plane and in front of a crowd that's full of excitement and a lot of neutrals changes the vibe. You know how the Chiefs feed off noise and energy? Imagine that energy from a foreign stadium where half the crowd is curious and the other half might be Chiefs fans in full red. That's a special night for Mahomes, Kelce, and the guys who get recognized worldwide, and that matters on and off the field because it changes how teams handle spotlight moments. Now let's be real. Travel and different field surfaces can make games oddly unpredictable. The stadium, Neoquímica Arena, also called Arena Corinthians, has hosted major events and big crowds before, but NFL games are different animals. Expect a lively atmosphere, some TV theatrics, and unusual pre-game energy, if you care. About the season, this game is more than Week 1 trivia. It's a glimpse of how the Chiefs perform when everything is amplified. Quick question for you. Would you drop everything and fly to São Paulo to watch the Chiefs open the season live? Type yes or no in the comments. And hey, if you're new here, hit subscribe. We're pushing to 5,000 subs and every single one helps us make more videos like this. Smash that like button if you want in-depth Chiefs coverage all season. All right, let's get into the nuts and bolts of this Week 1 showdown in São Paulo. First things first, kickoff is set for 8 p.m. Eastern Time, which means the local Brazilian crowd will be filling the Neoquímica Arena in the evening hours, creating an electric night game atmosphere. For fans watching from home, most U.S. networks like ESPN and streaming options like YouTube will carry the game, so you won't miss a second, even if you can't hop on a plane to Brazil. Now, about the stadium itself, Neoquímica, also known as Arena Corinthians, is massive and modern. It's hosted huge international soccer matches and concerts, so it can handle the energy of an NFL crowd. But NFL games are different. The field markings, goalposts, and even stadium lighting are tailored for football, which makes this one unique for both teams. The Chiefs will have to adjust slightly to the feel of the turf and the crowd, but if anyone can do it, it's Mahomes and this group of veterans who thrive under bright lights. Here's the fun part. Fan culture in Brazil is incredible. Expect a mix of die-hard Chiefs supporters, curious local fans, and neutral spectators experiencing NFL football for the first time. The chants, the energy, even the pre-game celebrations will be something else. It's like taking a normal home opener and turning it into a global event. And for us watching from home, it's a peek at what international NFL fandom looks like. And yes, Chiefs fans, we're representing the kingdom proudly. Quick question. For you, which Chiefs player would you most want to meet if you were in São Paulo? Drop that name in the comments. I'm curious what the fan pick would be. And don't forget to hit that like button if you love seeing our team represent on a global stage. Every like and subscription helps push us closer to our 5,000 subscriber goal, and it keeps us producing videos like this for the kingdom. Now we get into the heart of the action. The matchups that will decide whether the Chiefs walk out of São Paulo with a W. Week 1 games are always tricky, but when you throw in travel, an international stadium, and a charged crowd, every matchup matters more than usual. Starting at the top, Patrick Mahomes versus the Chargers secondary is the marquee battle. Mahomes is at his best when he can extend plays, make those impossible throws, and read defenses on the fly. The Chargers have talent in their secondary, but it's going to be tough to slow down Mahomes when you factor in Travis Kelce as his reliable Security blanket. Rashee Rice and the rest of the wide receiving core will also play a huge role. The deeper the connections go, the more the Chargers will have to respect multiple threats, opening lanes for Kelce and the running game. Speaking of the run game, the Chiefs' offensive line has been under the microscope. If the O-line can handle the Chargers' pass rush, Mahomes will have time to pick apart defenses. If not, we could see some early pressure and mistakes. On the flip side, the Chiefs' defense faces Justin Herbert, or whichever QB steps in for the Chargers. Stopping the Chargers' passing game will require discipline from the secondary and edge pressure from the defensive line. This isn't just about sacks. Containment and forcing mistakes are key. Don't sleep on the special teams either. In an international game, field goals, punts, and kick returns can shift momentum quickly. The turf, stadium dimensions, and crowd noise make kicking more challenging than usual. Single mistake here could swing the game, so every snap counts. Now let's talk X factors. Will a rookie WR break out under the spotlight? Will the Chiefs' defensive adjustments at halftime make the difference? How will the offensive line handle the Chargers' blitzes early on? These are the scenarios that separate a solid opener from a statement win. Here's where you come in. In the comments, pick one X factor you think will decide this game. O-line, WRs, or defense. I want to see what you think before kickoff. And if you love in-depth breakdowns like this, make sure to subscribe. We're chasing that 5,000 subscriber goal, and your support keeps us breaking down every Chiefs matchup all season long. All right, let's break down the numbers. According to CBS Sports and proven projection models, the Chiefs are slightly favored in this matchup, with a spread around 3. The over-under sits at roughly 45.5 points, which tells us the experts expect a moderately high-scoring game, but nothing crazy. Here's what that means in practical terms. The Chiefs are expected to win from São Paulo. Stay tuned, stay loud, and let's get ready to cheer on the Chiefs in front of the world.